Paul from Alexander, Knife Sharpening and Laser Engraving. So the other week I did a video talking about I had moved my downdraft table and sharpeners from the table that's right to the right here to a different table. And this used to have a top on it and it's gone now. And how much that affected my sharpening. It was difficult. It changed about 3 inches lower, and it really had changed a lot of things for me. I was struggling getting the results that I normally get because I'm very used to sharpening at a certain level. So I quickly raised this temporarily back up with some supports and then decided, you know what, why don't we upgrade this entire table altogether? So my plan was to get another height adjustable table because I had recently just gotten one from Workpro for my X-Tool S1 40 watt laser. And I really liked the table that I got for that. And it's height adjustable with a crank. And I didn't really want a crank one for this. And then I came across this same table by the same company. It's also a Workpro, but it has a digital electronic height adjustment. And it's really awesome. It's a somewhat slightly different table. So it has several height adjusters on the feet. It does not have casters. So my other table, I'll show you that real briefly, has casters. This is more of a fixed in spot table. But this thing can go as low as a desk and all the way up to quite high. And what's also really nice about it is it has a memory. So I'm going to just grab the camera here real quick and come in a little bit closer to show you these little features here that this table has and show you how it works. So right down here, it has a little control panel, and I can adjust things up and down by hitting the up and down button, or I can have a memory pre-programmed into here. And this is actually telling you the inches high that the table is. So right now it's set at 39. So I can have a particular height that I like if it's 39, and then I can have up to 4 of them, which is great. Maybe you have more than one person working in your shop, and maybe some are tall, maybe some are short. Or certain machines you might like working at a particular level at, and I can very easily make adjustments to it and bring that table up and down. Now, because of this that I have stuff stored on here, I can't show you how low it will go because for me that is going to hit at a certain point, but I'll drop it down and I'll show you it moves pretty quickly down. Mine, unfortunately, I have to stop it at a certain point because I have to change this that I have these toolboxes on and make it a little wider. But let me show you how high it goes too. But it can go to totally normal desk height, or it can go quite high. And we are at 44, 45 inches, 46, still going, 48. 48.4 inches off the ground, you can see. And just to give you an idea of what that looks like, I'll come stand next to it and you can see, I'm only 5'8", so this would be way too high for me. But for someone that's really tall, this might be a nice option. The other great thing about this, and I've been using it a couple days now, I noticed after a full day of sharpening, a lot of times my neck hurts because I'm always kind of looking down and working a little bit too far down. This now gives me the ability to have it at just the right height for me to work at so that I am not too hunched over, and it's turning out to be a real back saver, which is really quite nice to have that as an option, to not have to worry about having a sore neck or back because I really should be working up a little bit higher on what I was doing. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. It is a really cool table by Workpro, and as you can see, it's quite strong. So both of the sides have electronic hydraulics in it where it just raises up, and it has no problem lifting all this gear up and down. I will quickly shoot and show you my other table. So here is the other Workpro table I got, and that one is the one with a crank. So it has a crank on the right hand side. You can kind of see it down there on the bottom, and I can raise that one up and down. And it also, this particular table comes with two options. You can have either casters or you can have adjustable feet. You don't have to pick between the two. They actually give you both, so you can use either one. The casters have worked totally fine for my X-Tool S1. It doesn't move too much, and it's been able to engrave just fine with the casters locked down. And it is a really nice table for big size lasers, and especially, you know, that table would have no problem even if you had to put a CO2 laser on there. It is very strong, very sturdy table. That thing's not going to go anywhere. So just wanted to share those two upgrades to the shop with you guys, and I will put a link to both of those Workpro tables in the description of this video if you are interested in getting something like that for your shop. I will also add, if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe and like the channel and share the videos. We are approaching 10,000, so we're getting very close to 10,000 subscriptions. Last time I checked, we were at like 9,300. So hopefully we hit 10,000 really soon. So that's really cool. I appreciate all of you out there who follow me, and I hope you continue to enjoy the content. And I'm going to continue to keep sharing things with you that are going on in the shop. Now, one other quick note, and I'll come back here so I'm not just some voice talking that you're not seeing. I am actually... The other reason I got all these movable tables is because I am considering the option of possibly moving to a new location. My wife and I are looking at other houses. The laser business and knife sharpening does so well. I could really use a bigger shop, and my wife has agreed that that might be something worthwhile. So it's not a rush thing. We are absolutely going to take our time. We don't have to leave this location, and we really love the location that we're in. We actually did try to almost move across the street because there was a house across the street from us that had a perfect big 2-car garage with a room attached on it, which would have made it a really fantastic shop for me. I could have had a showroom for all the laser engraving products. I would have had plenty of room to shoot videos and store stuff that comes in. That's the biggest problem I have now, is I'm constantly tripping over the sharpening jobs and laser engraving jobs and stuff that come in because of all the boxes. I'm having to move stuff around all the time. So that's what's going on there. It's interesting, and some of you guys might even enjoy following just that whole progress if it happens. Like I said, I'm not rushing it. It could be a year, it could be 2 years, it could be a month, it could be a week. If the right house comes along, we will probably move on it pretty quickly. Another YouTuber that I follow called Sam Craft. He doesn't do knife sharpening, but he has all laser engraving stuff. He recently opened an entirely new shop I don't know if it was at his same house, if he had it built, or if he found a new place. But he did a whole thing of what it was like, and building his new shop out and making it how he wanted to be. And that's what I'm hoping to be able to do in the near future here, is I really want to design the next place, should it happen, around what I have going here. So kind of a custom build of a laser engraving, knife sharpening shop that at a minimum, I'd like to double the current space that I have. So this is like a 1-car garage I'm working in. I want at least a 2-car garage size or bigger. Preferably would be a house that had a detached garage or shop would be ideal. Not the easiest thing to find here in Alexandria, but we are looking. So that's it for now, and I will talk to you all later. And thanks for checking out these videos. And once again, if you're interested in any of these kind of tables, I'll put links in the video so you can find them.